Hello and welcome back to another Space Engineers Showcase video. In today's video, being I haven't done one in such a long time, we're going to be looking at a world, a giant city that you can download and play around with, decorate yourself, or simply blow up if that's what you want to do. So what we're looking at is called the Engineers City, which is this thing right here. Now it's a very large city, which is quite minimal on performance actually. I'm very impressed with this. All I had to do was turn down my shadows and the game is running at roughly 60 frames a second on my poor little 1050 Ti and i5 3330 combo. So this giant city is simply a example world for the creator's modular city tile set, where they have different types of blocks containing different types of things which you can slap together and create your own city. Basically like a Lego set being placed together, but this is simply a massive city that has been put together using those blocks to give you an example of what you can create, and that is what we're looking at today. So taking control of my character, we are going to start in this little construction site loading bay area, because there are a fair few fun stuff to be doing. A lot of the buildings are empty and they are for you to decorate yourself with maybe the DLC pack, or you could download some decoration packs of the workshop, such as Ike's decoration pack and all the rest like those. So in this little starting area where we spawn just over there where that sign is. We can come over to here where we have a few vehicles, some crates which you can lock around and move around yourself. We have a vehicle over here which can fly and take away. This is like a transport vehicle. I don't know whether it's a prisoner transport or simply a worker transport or whatever. You can just go and fly that, but I'll look at that in just a second. There is a tram here, but unfortunately it cannot move because a tram system on this type of world would not be the best of ideas considering how performance hungry those types of things can be. So walking around, we've got these little trucks over here which we can connect up to those connectors. We can get in and drive. There are a few mods with this, but beans is a world, you do not need to worry about downloading them. But these are the commander and pilot seats, I believe that's what they're called. Quite common in tanks. Yes, we just get into this, drive it around. All the vehicles here have an antenna on there, so you can remote control them and do them from wherever you're standing. Yeah, they're just nice little vehicles for you to play around with, and you can even pretend to load them up. Well, actually, you can actually do it properly. You don't need to pretend. You put the parking brake on, and then say, ooh, press I, remote control, find one of the cargo airlifts. Let's take control of you. And then just find the camera view. Here we go. We are one of these tiny little... There it is. Whoopsie. There we go. We are one of these tiny little floating drone things where we can connect up to one of these cargo containers and lift it up and take it away. So let me just come over to here. We're just going to fly over. Which one? This one. This one will do nicely. Got to be quite careful, and it's very hard to see what is going on because we are limited to our first person camera, but we can just reverse this around, maybe even come out of that and take a little view. We were fairly close. We can just ram this forwards a little bit, then drop this down, boom, ready, locked. Then we can just get out of our vehicle temporarily, because I did forget this, and come over to this cargo container, which we can unlock by pressing that and, oopsie, pressing that. There we go, and I believe that should be all unlocked. Good. So now if we were to take remote control over the cargo airlift, which should be this one, we can lift it up, and we can now start to take it over to our truck. So off we go. Just going to come over to here, drop it on our truck. Boom. I'm sure that's fine. I'm completely sure that is fine, but yes, that is what you can do. You can just load stuff up onto the truck, connect the connector, and then drive it off to where it needs to go in this lovely city. You get a couple of drones, you get a couple of land vehicles. There is even this vehicle over here, which is to pick up these containers and move them along like a forklift. That is what you get. Over here, we get a weird statue that has solar panels going around it. Not too sure what this is for, but it does look nice. It has a laser antenna on top and a regular antenna next to it. Behind in this warehouse, we just have a lot of batteries and spotlights. So this is going to be our main power generation for this station. If I was to run all the way over to here past this little tram, in fact we'll go inside the tram, there's a sensor there which goes off, but it doesn't do anything. We can get into this tram. And there's just seats, there's some LCD screens and all that. So it is set up to be attached to another vehicle and get dragged around. In this warehouse, instead of batteries, we have some cargo containers. Not too much to talk about in here, it's just empty cargo containers for you to just run around and go up. It's good. Next we have this vehicle over here, and then we'll actually get into the city. The city caught me off guard quite a lot, because when you think you are done with it, you just suddenly find another section of it, and there's just more of it. There we go. You can't get into this, unfortunately, because, well, you have to be an admin to open up the doors. There are custom factions, however, so I am part of the Engineer City government. So there I am a leader. Then we have the emergency response, citizenship, and police department. Then we have the underworld. Ooh, are the scum of Engineer City. Ooh. So this city has been set up for a nice bit of role-playing if you're into that with your friends. Anyway, this vehicle here, we just have some seats in there, an air vent, we can get in, we have quite a few options. Turn the atmospheric thrusters on, turn the hydrogen thrusters on, and we can lift up. Pressing number 1, we have got a rocket launcher. Oopsie. Misfired there, sorry people living in that building. Let's just fire some more into there. There we go. Yes, I think block destruction has been turned off just to save performance. I will just drop this down hard. There we go. That's all fine. Yeah, we can control the doors. It's got turrets on it, but we can just walk out of here and continue on our merry way. So coming up to the city, should we get into an actual vehicle and drive up there? Because we've got some nice shiny roads to go across. Let's go into this one. So getting into this vehicle, I think I was in there before. We can just drive this around. Off we go. It's a very speedy vehicle. We can just drive up here. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. I have to be this side. Although if you're American, that was the correct side of the road, now I'm on the wrong side. We're going to turn this way and take a look at some of the buildings. So just coming over here, I'm just going to park myself right there. That'll do. Perfect. I will just scoot along back to here, because there are storm drains on here that do go down to the ground below. Just to make sure that if they ever implemented water into Space Engineers, it has somewhere to go and not flood your city. So we have a few buildings around here, they're all empty, well some of them are empty, but we can just come through here, nice open room for you to customize yourself. We've got some steps that go up and around, there are lights in here so that's something. We can come around to here, and yes it'll just keep going up and up and up, and you can just customize it. Running out of here and coming around to where I parked my vehicle, past these little street lights, and we've got some LCD screens going around. I want to get in that bus, that's what we're driving next. We can come into this building, it's basically the same, big open areas, interior lights, and steps going all the way up. And we can just turn around there, I got a little bit confused there. Up and around, up and around, and up and around. Now we're on the top floor. No, we're not on the top floor. We can keep going. Yeah, we just keep going around. This is the top floor. We can look out onto the, I think this is called Dover, the planet, which is made after Dover, the White Cliffs. But the moon is exceptionally close there. Could be getting closer. Might be a threat. Perhaps someone strapped thrusters onto it. No, I'm kidding. This is the rest of the city. Although I really wish that you could make planets and that movable. Of course it would be an absolute nightmare of physics, but just to be able to strap thrusters onto a moon and slam it into a planet would be great. Anyway, let's just, in fact, I'll just break out of here. Where's tab number 2? Give me a block. I'm sure this is fine. There we are. And out we go. Dropping down here and walking across, we have a small little recreation area through here. It's kind of like a football field, and there was glass. Can you see the glass there? I can't see the glass there. No, it's kind of like a small football field for the people living here to go and do. So you just be here, play goalie, and just have a little ball going around. In fact, let me spawn in a sphere. Where is it? Or was it a gravity ball? There it is, space ball. I'd like to have a smaller one. Let's just drop that there. We can now play football. Oh, it's a bit heavy. That's a shame. Anyway, hopping around here, we've got another little seat to sit down on and view the football match. There was a door there to get in. Oh dear. Then we have up here a small little pen for you to trap your children in while you go play football. We have a bus stop over here with a fully working bus. So we've got a little bench there. Can't sit on it sadly. But we have times. That's the time of day. Some more custom LCD screens. And a logo. Getting into the bus, we have a button here to close up these tiny little hangar doors, which is adorable. Hop up, got some seats there. These are from the Commander pilot seat mod thingy-mabob, which is often used. Yeah, so you just sit there, it's quite nice. Then we can press the button to close it up, get into the driver's seat. We've got a few options: spotlights, lights, 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 closing up the doors. 7 is to trigger the bus down, and to trigger the bus up. So if you need to kneel down to help the disabled people get on and off, you can do that. Or you can raise up, and you're good to go. Let me just drop that down one more. That looks a bit better. There we are. So on... Oh, was that an actual indicator there? I think some of these are indicators. I am easily amused by these types of things. So we can just drive along here. I'm doing a parking brake. And just mosey on along, basically. We've got our indicators, so we can just say we're going to be stopping over here, so it should be flashing. Note, that was the warning lights. There we go. So we want to be turning this way, so we're going to McDonald's. The mechanized McDonald's for you to eat your, perhaps even Robo Burgers and stuff. So parking the bus safely over here and putting our parking brakes on, undoing the hangar doors. Just hop out of here. We'll come across to this building first. So inside this building we've got 2 doors. You could separate this off into different apartments if you wanted to, but it's going to be the same story as before, where we just keep going up and up and up, where we just have lights on each floors. Coming across through here, we can view out onto the lovely distance of our icy plains and our lovely grass and mountains in the distance. But now it's time to grab something to eat from McDonald's. Coming through here, we've got some tables being set up with some regular passenger seats. We've got some lights going along the top, and we have one of our little stores. I think everyone got this store. It was not from the DLC pack. I can't remember now. But yes, you got a little store there to buy your food and do stuff with. These 2 doors are exactly the same, but you could just separate that off and have a toilet if you wanted to. And this door comes round to the fake kitchen where you prepare your food, and that would be an oven. We then have some cargo containers where all the ingredients would be kept, and your Happy Meal toys, although I think they're getting rid of Happy Meal toys. Very disappointed. I loved them as a kid. Anyway, coming out here, this is all we have time for in the McDonald's. We have to get on with our bus journey. So off we go. Let me just indicate that way. And away we go. So coming into this area with an abrupt stop, there was a bus stop right there. Didn't need to park on there. How did I do there? That was a pretty good park stop. Bus stop even. Yes, we have another building. I won't go inside this one. I will just float it up. So there we go with that. That's all good. We just come across the top there. We do have some features on the top there. So there's a little air vent there. And around the back, we've got another little air vent and a dumpster. Then we have this building over here, which is the Keene Hospice Care. So we've got a small little emergency room, I believe this is supposed to be, where we've got a store over there, medical bay, another store. We have a survival kit in this room. And there's probably one in this room. Yes, there is. Then we can go and swap our bus for an ambulance, because we've got an ambulance over here to get in and play around with. We have a very fancy car. We have some more cars. Oh, I want to have this car. This will be my vehicle now. Let's get into this. Do we have any options? Well, we got some lights, and we got our blinkers. Oh, it's a police car. Look at that. Nice. Come across to here. Yes. Oh, I love blinkers in games. I don't know why. But we can just drive around here. Let's come over to this bus stop here. We're going to go to the Star Buggies and investigate, oh god, a report that they've been robbed. So how are we getting here? Opening up this door. What do we have? Well, we have a door over there. Come on, point. Thank you. We've got some lights up there. Point. Oh, we can't. You can't point upwards. We have a little stall area here coming through these doors here. This would be where your vehicles would be showcased for people to come and buy, and we have a button there to open up the hangar doors if they successfully bought something. Getting back into this vehicle, there we are, and just turning around. Illegal U-turn, we come over to here, which is the fairing, I think that's called a fairing shell fuel. So this person must be from the UK, because it's shell, and I believe there was another thing that you'll see earlier that was very, very clever on the words. So in here, we've got where we can buy some components, our store to buy some stuff, and of course to pay for our hydrogen or uranium that we stocked up on for our vehicles. And I will double check, does this have a connector at the back? No, it does not. Ooh, but we do have a cryopod at the back there. That's pretty neat. So you can put your, what's the word? Criminal in the back there. And take them back to jail. Let's get out of here. And drive along. I don't think there's too much else to talk about down here. We've got another building there. But we can just go up here. Turn around. And drive up to the next floor. So up to here, we've got a few options. We can just turn that way. And over to here. Drive over to here. I'm just going to park myself there. Brilliant parking as per usual. I don't know how that happened, but that did. We have got Spaceberries. Now, this is called Sainsbury's, where I am. Yes, very, very clever use of words there. So we can buy our groceries here and all your other goods and whatnots you need from this place and take it home. But we come here, the vehicle is destroyed, so I'm going to have to walk. In fact, no, I will need to... Which is, just put this back in normally. There we go. Good stuff. We need to get into here. And parking brake is there. Turning myself around. Let's go up to the next layer. So past the bus stop, past all these lights. We've got two ways we can go. We can go left or right, because forwards is under construction. So we're going to go up here. So driving all the way up, in first person. I'm sure this is fine. There we go, we can get up there. With enough speed, we might be able to get up there. So up we go. We now have quite a few ways to go. This is what I said by being a very big world. We can just drive around here. Actually makes quite a nice racetrack. But you have to be careful not to tip over these vehicles. So just driving around. I think we're going to end up going to the furthest away area first. So we just drive here. Is that a way to go down? Well, nope, I messed that up badly. Around to here. Brilliant. That'll do for that one. Let's just hop out of here. And yes, down here is an intersection. Coming up to here, we've got welcome to Cliffside. So this is the name of this area here. We've got another bus with a bus stop. We have a memorial of Binny, who apparently is alive. Currently 2577 AD until something, but this is Binny. He's just standing there pointing, or he's being fabulous. Coming down to here and around, we've then got a lot of wind turbines. So opening up this, not too sure what this is actually. It's like a meat grinder. Perhaps you would drop aliens from the sky and they'll get in here and get grinded up. But anyway, going out of here. Oh no, the police have heard what I did to their poor car. Now they're coming for me in real life. Anyway, this is Rexi's Space Suites, which is up here. So we get one room. But it looks like we can go multiple floors on that one. So I'm not too sure how we get into that. Unless we go behind it. There isn't a way in. Might be a way in. Not too sure. Unless I am completely blind. There was no way to go up there, was there? No, there's no way to get up here. Oh well. Spaceball to the rescue. And up we get. So what do we get on this floor? So we've got a fairly nice room that's been separated into two, and we do have a doorway to go to a balcony. There we go. The ladder was behind everything. So moving along and round past the weird turbines, perhaps they are trophies. Yes, we've got disabled parking right there. And then we can just walk around. Let's go up to here, where we have then the RSD Whatever that is. Asteroid. Asteroid. Ugh. Asteroid. Of course. So in another shopping area, we've once again got our stores and cargo containers all the way around, and there is our till for you to pretend to sell stuff to people. Around to here, what kind of punny names do we have here? So we've got the RWI Recruitment Center, which I believe would be the Army Recruitment Center, maybe? I'm not too sure. But over here, we've got the police station for you to go in. Over this bit, we've got our holding cells. So there's simply a room for you to be in. Then we have, ooh, what's in this one? Ooh, the meeting room, or was it visitation room? It might be. Coming up to here, we've got some more cells going all the way around. Now continue going up to the next floor, but I will pinch one of these police cars to get around faster. There's another door to get inside, and over here we've got another refueling station called the Outer Hydrogen. Of course, where we can just charge ourselves up and be on our way. Inside, once again, we've got some stores just to pretend to buy some stuff, or you could use a mod to actually put stuff in there. So let's now get into this vehicle here. Just go for a drive. I don't think there's too much else to talk about on this side. We've been through all of this, so now we have to go to the other section. It's like there's invisible walls everywhere, but I'm not too sure what's going on. Anyway, what is this bit over here? So we've got a bunch of solar panels sitting over there, which is nice. We just keep going around. I need to have my sirens on, so there we go. Make sure the traffic gets out of my way. I will try and use my blinkers this time. Oopsie, there we go. So we're going to come down to here. Let's now just go this side. Yes, look at me blink. And then get stuck on this doorway. Doorway? No, that's not a doorway. Come on, you can get up here. So where do we go? Oh, was that a missing piece of glass? There was a missing piece of glass there. I was then about to press M for map. Very confusing. But where do I go? We've been up there. There are some like tower blocks everywhere, so if I just drive all the way around to here. Around to here. And we'll try and get over to that one there. So we're just going around. Speed little thing that. Oop, that's where I wanted to go. But looks like we're going to have to do a sharpish U-turn. And I have learned nothing from last time, so I'm just going to do this. Perfect landing. So over here, we've got some, what looks like apartment buildings. We just keep going round. And what's up here? This looks like a helicopter pad. Wait! Excuse me? Let me just come back. How is that possible? Like, how? Okay, so there's a bus that somehow took off and hit that side of the building. That certainly is interesting. I'd hate to be waiting down here and just to find the bus straight up there. But anyway, yes, we've got bus stop, your advertisement here inside this building. We then got little tubes to suck you up to the top. Whee! So all the way up. There we go, I think it was on this floor down here, there we go. Where the bus came crashing in. Still don't know how that happened. But we can come down to here. Now this one says, welcome to Land Lock. So this is this little village, town, whatever you want to call it, where we start off with a hotel for you to go in and do your thing with those rooms. Another bus with a bus stop. Over here we've got a Tescosmos. Oh god, Tesco's. Ugh. Yes, we've got another shop in there. Tesco's, how lovely. Coming around over to this one over here, what do we have here? We've got the Endar's Intergalactic Goods. Now, is that Elgar's goods? I'm not too sure, but yes, this is another empty building for you to decorate. Then we have Ray's Space Lasers. Pew. I'm very disappointed, there are no space lasers in here. Then we can come across to here where we've got Spartan's Cafe. Where once again, it's an empty building for you to decorate. Good thing we've got those kitchen blocks. Then running around to here, we then have another building where I think it's going to be on this side. Here we go. Inside here, just like the other buildings, We just decorate them and go up to the other floors. Another bus stop and another refueling station, but this one is called the Blast Protection. And then over here, it looks like we've got another little football field and another little kid prison. And we can come around to here, past this little maintenance area. Ooh, hello there. What is this? Oh my. I didn't know about this. I suppose this would be the underground faction, wouldn't it? So we've got a collector there. Which is like little storm drains. Ooh, this is scary. Let me put my light on. Ooh, we've got grates over here. How can I force myself through this hole? No, I cannot, because that is a wedge. Yes, walking around here, these are these sewers. I'd rather not get sewer water on my lovely cow suit. We just walk around here. Yeah, this is quite a novel area. Out of order. I bet this is where the criminals are hanging out. Oh, we're going down. We're going down to their secret lair. Here we go. The black hole market. I knew it. Come around to here. We've got like your vendors. Maybe they can give out drinks and stuff. Have your criminal meetings. Coming over to here. Got like a little... It looks like a little vent area. Lots of cargo containers for you to store your illicit goods in. We've got the bounty list. And then we've got the all assault rifles are 500 space credits. Warhead component pack, 1000 per block. And bombs are 100. Ooh, nice. Are they actually inside this? No. That's a shame. Anyway, this is your underground black market for all your criminal needs. Let's just come through here and find our way out of this maze. Is this it? This could be it. No, it's not. Oh no. I believe I could be trapped down here forever. So it's all looking the same. But where is the exit? I don't really want to tunnel upwards. That's going to go horribly wrong, but I might have to break out the space ball again. There we go. So where am I now? Oh god, I'm still stuck. Help. But it's quite neat to see how they've done the voxel hands. So let's just come up through here. Hopefully this isn't through the side of a building. No, we're in a building. Jolly good stuff. So we can open up this door. I believe we have been over that side and we have been over that side. Yes, I was waiting for that point to happen. And the moon is in that direction and a building is in that direction. Yes, last I think is this green building here, which is the fish and ships. Oh good, I love a good fish and chips. Through here? Basically set up like McDonald's. There's a conspiracy going on here. I think it's that chair. Anyway, that about covers the Engineer City. It is a test example world, just to show off the modular capabilities of all the little tile sets. So if you wish to download and play around with this, decorate it yourself and play with other people, you can do, because it is lovely and is pretty performance friendly, unless you zoom out like I am right now and then we sort of take a bit of a dip. So it'll be in the description below if you wish to download and play around with it yourself, and I'll be back with another video, hopefully a showcase request on Monday, because unfortunately a few of the request things did get a bit stuffed up thanks to Nvidia recording the desktop rather than Space Engineers. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll be back with another video soon. Bye bye.